To another story now, President William Ruto has picked former Prime Minister Raila Odinga as Kenya's special envoy to South Sudan following the arrest of first Vice President and opposition leader Riek Machar, along with his wife, Interior Minister Angelina Teny. Odinga is set to travel to Juba this Friday in a bid to prevent a potential civil war. Olive Barrows reports on the latest developments.
News of the arrest of Riek Machar, the leader of the Sudan People's Liberation Movement in opposition on Wednesday, was met with an immediate and resounding response from the international community as it moves to forestall another civil war. But tensions have been building for several months, and his party had prior to Wednesday reported that Machar's residence was surrounded by security forces loyal to President Salva Kiir. Late on Wednesday, however, according to Machar's press secretary, a convoy of over 20 heavily armed vehicles forced their way into Machar's residence, led by the defense minister and chief of national security. Machar's bodyguards were then disarmed and an arrest warrant presented under, quote, unclear charges, according to his team. While his aides and security were reportedly arrested and taken away, Machar and his wife are under house arrest. A move which the SPLM-IO says is a violation of the 2018 revitalized agreement on the resolution of the conflict in the Republic of South Sudan. A development which put South Sudan in a precarious position, according to the UN mission in South Sudan, which stated the country's leaders stand on the brink of relapsing into widespread conflict. The Intergovernmental Authority on Development, which facilitated the 2018 peace agreement, put it this way: the current trajectory, if unchecked, could lead to a collapse of the transitional process and a relapse into full-scale war, with devastating consequences for the people of South Sudan and the region at large. The U.S. Bureau of African Affairs calling on President Kiir to, quote, reverse this action. Kenya, which historically has been at the fore of peace negotiations in South Sudan, moved swiftly to appoint Raila Odinga as special envoy. President William Ruto, posting to his social media, had a phone call with President Salva Kiir on the situation leading to the arrest and detention of first Vice President Riek Machar in South Sudan. After consultations with President Museveni and Prime Minister Abiy, I'm sending a special envoy to South Sudan to engage, try de-escalate and brief us back. The African Union chairperson Mahmoud Ali Yusuf also stated that he too would be deploying the AU panel of the Wise, which is chaired by the retired Justice Efio War, Kenya's first female state counsel, senior magistrate, High Court judge and appeals court judge. Olive Barrows, Citizen TV.